yeah, if there's like one kind of main thing that was very interesting and like stuck to me about the whole process,
Mhm.
I think it was kind of how I got it through, where if we're looking at it technically, I got like two promotions in a year's period, which
Oh,
is
crazy.
pretty, yeah, pretty crazy, especially for like a big established tech company where the corporate structure is pretty solidified and they try to keep things lockstep. Where even just in thinking about bringing this up, that was something that was kind of like nagging me in the back of my head,
Mhm.
where I really did just have to take a look at my notes and like, no, like I am, as much as like I don't think I do well at self promotion sometimes, because I don't know, my brain tends to focus on what I'm trying to solve, not really like punching up what I've done before. Like
Mhm.
I think that's why it's also so important to write everything down, is so that you can like remind and convince yourself like, no, like I'm doing good work. I do bring these skills to the table. But
Mhm.
like that is something that if you're fresh in your career, or maybe you just haven't thought about it, or you're still in college, it was a hard mindset to break out of, because you could just very easily go, well, people don't get IC3 within a year. Usually it takes like 2 to 3 years to get up to that level from IC2. And it's like, I just even got IC2 in the first place. But it's like, if you think in terms of like averages and norms and not trying to stick out, I
Mhm.
would have never gotten a nice promotion and raise. And I think like there is something about that like school mindset where you're so used to like, regardless of how you perform, like you might get the A on a test and you might do great, but like your slate is wiped clean every year, and you and all the people in your age group pretty much have to stay in lockstep, whether you like it or not. That's something where if you don't take time to examine that kind of subconscious familiarity and pattern, you can like miss out on some real opportunities to improve your life and position. And it all just like multiplies even further, where the fact that I'm like 26 and IC3, that
Right.
just means it will take me even less time to get to IC4 because I'm already at IC3 now. Like everything builds and snowballs on itself. So that's like something that I can't emphasize enough, is if you think you're doing a good job, like don't pay attention to
The
like
right.
norms and standards and all that. Like the worst that can happen is they say no if you ask. And
Right.
honestly, getting the no is good information too, because then your next question is, where would you say I'm falling short of that? And what can I do to improve it? Which is, if they give you an honest and helpful answer and they don't just dismiss you on it, you're like, okay, I didn't get what I want, but now I have objective things that I can look at, and I know I can focus my intention on improving, versus I might not have even been aware that I was lacking those areas before. So it is like a scary thing, as in anything having to deal with the unknown, but at the very least you'll get helpful like information, and at the best, if you get what you want, it's like you're now just that much better off for it.